Today we're taking a quick look at Masterverse Princess of Power Shadow Weaver on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
Hey out there in action figure land, Way I Got It Figured, back with another Masterverse video. Today we're looking at Shadow Weaver from She-Ra Princess of Power. Shadow Weaver is a member of the evil horde, and so I felt more or less compelled to get her since I have Hordak, who I didn't bring with me for this review. But we're going to look at Shadow Weaver herself, and I'm going to make this one pretty quick as my work schedule is pretty busy. So we're going to look at the box. We're going to take it out of the box. We're going to put it on the turntable, get a quick look, have some, discussion, and get out of here really quick with some final thoughts. Starting with the packaging. Shadow Weaver is in a standard Masterverse box. She's not a deluxe figure. It's a normal figure with the normal 30 points of articulation. And you can see her here with her accessories, couple of hands, fireball effect, and a stand because she basically hovers. She doesn't really walk. Got some artwork here of Shadow Weaver and Shadow Weaver, evil mistress of dark magic. And then on the back, you can see that she's a part of the evil horde, and she's got the cross cell here with Sorceress, Many Faces, Shadow Weaver, and Pighead. And Sorceress will be getting a review sometime here in the near future. So we've got her text blurb here. Shadow Weaver, evil mistress of dark magic, once an apprentice to Etheria's great wizard Norwin, the power-hungry Beatrix betrayed her homeworld to the evil horde and renamed herself Shadow Weaver. With the combination of horde science and her own dark magic, she conjures fear in the hearts of all Etheria and trust in Hordak. Little does he know, however, she secretly plots to overthrow him and seize power for herself. And of course, we've got our empowering the next generation through play logo here, motto. And that's a look at the box. So we're going to get Shadow Weaver out and take a look at her. Alright, so here is Shadow Weaver on the turntable with her accessories. She comes with an opposable 5 accessories because this section here of her cloak or robe or whatever you want to call it is actually an accessory. If you take her head off, it comes off. I don't know why you would want to do that, but I mean, it kind of does count as an accessory. And then really 6, because then this stand here that sort of acts as her floating like she does is another accessory. It comes off of the figure. And she looks good and everything, but we can certainly discount the idea of her having 30 points of articulation because, well, she doesn't have legs. And for the character, I mean, it fits. 30 points of articulation is the marketing strategy for Masterverse, but this character definitely falls outside of that. If you look here, there's a little articulation point there. So I counted 12. So when we take a look at her, of course, her arms. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be 8, 5, 6, 7, That's about it there. And then we can be generous and give her another articulation point from this because it has a kind of a gimbal. So 8. So you get 8 points of articulation, which is better than 5 points of articulation, but it's a far cry from 30. And I don't want to, I'm just pointing out the difference in the marketing to what the figure actually, how it actually poses. It's obviously in the nature of the figure, of the character, to not have legs and therefore not have 30 points of articulation. So I'm not really going to dock her, for that. But yeah, you should know that. So getting up close and looking at her, she does have some fairly nice detail. And they got some washes in here. But she's got lines in her dress and all that. And her fingernails are painted black. So they did, a fair amount of detail work for a fairly simplistic figure. The cape also does separate at this point. I just haven't done it. I'm probably going to leave it like that. But it does have separation points here. So there's that. And you have her kind of magic wand scepter kind of deal. Flame effect that I believe you could put over the normal kind of gripping hand. And then she basically has 2 sets of hands. So she got a gripping hand for the left and a kind of globe holding come hither hand for the right. So taking a look at her with her wand. So let's go in her hand easily enough. You can kind of do one of these. If you want to. Yes, you can. That's not how you would do that. You would do like that. Have her raising some monster or casting some spell other than a fireball. Throw the gripping hand on and fit the fireball. She didn't like this. You could kind of throw the fireball on there. I don't know how much of a naturalistic pose you're going to get with it, but it kind of fits on there. I think it's definitely better for the hand. Like so. And that's it. The articulation section wasn't really that long because there's not a whole bunch of articulation to go over. But that's, you know, pretty good range of what you can do with the figure. So I'm going to move on to final thoughts. All right, final thoughts on Princess of Power Shadow Weaver. I think it's a fun figure. She's highly anticipated by people. She seems to be coming out in that period after which toy guru Scott Nyglick said that there probably wouldn't be any more Masters of the Universe figures, so don't know what's going on with that. But, you know, we're still getting Masters of the Universe figures. Here it is, May. So, as a figure, she's cool, but of course hampered by articulation. Like I said, I wasn't going to knock her for that specifically, but it is, you know, it is a part of the overall package. What you can do with her, you can kind of pose her out and, you know, make spell hands or menacing hands and hold her wand and just kind of stand there on her little floating thing. So I probably would give this figure, you know, an 8. Way I got it figured, 8 out of 10. It's a decent figure, pretty good as a Masterverse figure. It's, you know, it's not better than any other Masterverse figure, but I wouldn't say it's really worse either. So yeah, I'm gonna give her an 8. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. I am, you know, transitioned into my new career from my old one, and you know, I'm still trying to find ways I can shoot videos and maybe tighten up the process to make them shorter, so that I can, you know, be about that task of getting my work done. So please bear with me while I figure all that out. But I'm going to sign off here. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're a long-time viewer, I want to thank you for sticking with me. You know, stick around. I'm not done. Still got videos to do. So till we meet again, everybody stay safe, and I will see you all soon. Peace.
The way I got it figured.